everybody, we're back. My first guest this evening stars on The Tom Show, his brand new series on the WB. Please welcome Tom Arnold. Tom.
Looking great.
You look very good too yourself.
Well, I'm struggling with it.
You've lost some weight, haven't you?
Well, I have since last summer. Yes, I'm struggling with it though. It's a battle every day.
Yeah.
But I'm winning. You're doing good too, my friend.
Oh well, yeah. I mean,
yeah, you're doing all right. Yeah, I know what you mean.
Okay.
Yeah, I know. I put on a couple pounds too. I hate it when people say you look like you've lost weight. And you've lost some, but then you put on a couple, it's so embarrassing.
Yeah, and you're already hating yourself.
Yeah, I hate myself. I do. Right now, I hate myself.
Maybe you guys just want to talk for a while about it. So anyway, but the whole off-duty cop thing is hiding it well.
Thank you.
Sure.
Thank you very much.
No, but what is it? Do you have a secret? I mean, people have different methods. What's your secret for losing weight?
Well, this miracle drug. No, I'm kidding.
This show is slowly becoming an infomercial.
No, I work out a lot. I do a lot of cardiovascular work. I run 50 miles a week. I do, honest to God. I could kick your ass in a race. I know you don't think so, but I could.
Oh yeah, you could beat me in a race. Big deal.
But you look like you could be a cross-country runner. I mean, you got the body of a cross-country runner. I have the body of like a guy who could run cross-country. I have the body of a guy who could do a lot of things, but I can accomplish very little.
There's a lot of wasted energy from the girly flailing.
Yeah. Hey, I worked out with Matt.
I'm not insulting him. It's true.
That's true. I worked out with Matt.
In fairness, it is true.
Matt and I were on the Stairmaster together over at the Four Seasons in Beverly Hills, weren't we?
Yeah, we were. Yeah, you work out.
Thank you. He's great. He's great too.
Have you given up? I mean, is there anything else that helps? Did you give up? Did you give up smoking too?
Well, no, I smoke. I'll tell you what, it really works. All right, I'm not going to lie to you. What really works, I smoke cigars, and that makes you sick. If you smoke them fast enough, even the best cigars, fast enough, it makes you sick. You're nauseated. You can't eat as much. It's a good thing.
Have you tried this theory out on C. Everett Koop? You know?
It affects your throat, I think, eventually.
I think so, yeah.
But
you're ready to make perverted phone calls now.
Exactly. Let's get it going.
Let's get it on right now.
It took me a while to figure out what the joke was we were trying to get to, yeah.
No, I'm just, thanks for revealing the prearranged discussion. These shows are just spontaneous, man.
Exactly.
We're in the zone right now.
That's true.
No, but I mean, I would think that would be like that's an odd diet that you could go on the air talking about. It's a great new thing. You smoke like 10 cartons of cigarettes and you lose weight.
Just some big cigars. That's better. And, you know, you do have to do your cardio. When I come to New York, you know, and there's all these great restaurants, you know, and you don't ever have to worry about it because it's not in your blood. He and I, we have that kind of a thing going, and there's a lot of fat people in America, Conan. We're not all like you, and I wish you quit putting us down.
Now, wait a minute. I have problems. You think I have no problems. The Irish have problems. We stay thin down here in my family, we do, but our heads get fatter and fatter and fatter. I'll be like Daniel Patrick Moynihan in a couple of weeks. We just have giant, fat, red heads by the time I'm 40. It's true. It's very sad. So it all goes up here.
I feel better.
Yeah, if I can help just you, I've done something. Yeah. Tell me about, now, I know you've got this new series. You had a series that you were talking about before that you were trying to keep on the air, and it was a hard thing. It got canceled.
You guys remember the Jackie Thomas show? That was my first television show. People...
Yeah.
Well, there's a funny show. I don't know if you saw. I actually liked that show a lot. Yeah. What happened is, ABC was thinking of canceling it. So Entertainment Tonight took a poll. They had people call in. It cost $2 a call to vote. Should Jackie Thomas be canceled or not? I saw this on Entertainment Tonight, and I said to Roseanne, this is such BS. I mean, who cares about this stuff? Nobody cares. 3 hours later, I called my whole staff in. I said, get on the phone. We're going to call. We're going to win this thing. Anyway, we made 1,200 phone calls. We stayed up all night.
And that's $2 a pop.
Right, $2,400. The next day they had it out. We lost by 148,000 votes. You cannot. That's the last time I'm going to care. You know, you pretend you don't care when they do those things. Tried to influence it, and
well, we move on and things get better.
You move on.
You know, you mentioned Roseanne, and speaking of moving on, it's no secret that when you guys were together, you had a giant tattoo of Roseanne. Yes. Where'd you have it? It's of her face.
For Valentine's Day, I got spent 12 hours in a tattoo chair, getting a tattoo of her face on my chest. From the nipple to the what's this thing called?
The collarbone.
You weren't looking. I caught you not looking. You were not looking.
I was looking Wait, let me tell you exactly what Andy was doing. He was reaching for the magazine on the side of the couch. And you caught him.
On the TV, yeah.
You were looking at him on the TV?
Yeah.
Whoa! We're on TV!
Two places.
Andy. For the love of God, we've been doing this show now. We're in our 5th season now.
It's great.
Look, when you get to see him face to face, I have to look at the back of his head.
Okay.
That's true.
All right.
You
Well,
can put
that's
him
only
over
fair.
there.
We're going to put a monitor now that the guests wear on the back of their head.
That's good. You ever go to one of those Dick Clark specials with Ed McMahon and Dick? They
No.
never look at you. They look right here at the cue cards. Same thing with the telethon. I went on the Jerry Lewis telethon. Got a little bit with Jerry Lewis. You know, he's looking at you look at the cue cards. You never look at
No one has a real conversation anymore.
Right.
Except us, man.
Yeah,
right?
that's true.
Now, let's get back to this
I
Roseanne
had it
story.
removed. I went in. It took a year of laser surgery.
They can remove... What do you mean? Did they cut it off and hand you a sheet of skin? What do they do?
You know what?
It's like a fruit roll-up when you leave.
You could do that if you want. I mean, I'm sure people have been desperate. They had to get it off before they got home in the morning. Taking them off that way. I don't recommend it. This takes a year. They go in and get a laser machine. It takes about 3,000. So, you know, every time it just burns it off little by little by little, and then it's lighter and lighter and lighter. It's very painful.
Does it make it disappear or does it change
It makes it disappear.
Oh, I thought you just changed, like now she's Ernest Borgnine or something now.
No.
I wish.
I'm kidding. Little joke. But it does come off eventually, and
are you going to be doing that in the future? Because has this taught you don't get a tattoo? Because life,
Yes, it has.
Things, it's ephemeral. Things change.
I think what you do is if you say to your sweetheart, I want to get something for you that might be of you, and instead of getting her name, you get something that says like chicks, you know, a generality. You know, I got this for you.
Oh yeah.
You know, that way it's
because the term chicks would never go out of date.
right.
You know?
Plus, she thinks that's for her. You know, and then you can still keep it. You know.
I heart females.
Right. Yeah. That's a good
And then
thing.
you probably won't have to change that in your lifetime.
No, you wouldn't.
We got to mention this. The Tom Show is, of course, on the WB.
Sunday nights, 9 o'clock, 8 o'clock Central. It's going great.
Yeah.
It's going great. You know,
I was going to mention that. You didn't trust
sorry.
me.
I'm sorry.
No, I was going to get to it, and I thought maybe by rushing it like that, you didn't trust me to
No, I
mention
do trust you.
that it's Sundays at 9.
Yeah, it is. It's going
That's
good.
my favorite part of the show is mentioning the dates and the time.
Well, I appreciate that.
You took that
It's
away
great.
from me.
I appreciate that.
I'm terribly,
sorry.
terribly hurt.
I'm sorry.
I may never speak to you again.
Oh, I'm sorry.
The only way to make it up to me is a big... you've got your pal right here.
I like Andy. I like you too. I mean, you're great. You're one of the guys on the show who used to work on your show. That's how he got discovered. He did a sketch on here called The Amsterdam Kids.
Oh, the Amsterdam Kids used to come in for the...
Bob.
Oh, and you hired him for your show?
Yes, I did. He did a sketch here, and he told me, I said, what? Tell me something behind the scenes about those guys. He goes, well, listen, Conan, he's got a whole bunch of weight equipment in his dressing room, never uses it. And then I said, what about Andy? He goes, well, I did a party with Andy once. I mean... They just said don't make it sexual.
That was a long time ago. I was experimenting.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, guys.
So whose urine have you been giving us, Andy? Andy's getting his urine from Ed McMahon. All right, Tom Arnold, thanks so much for coming on the show. Best of luck with the new show.
Thank you.
We love it when you come on. Tom Arnold, everybody. Melissa Joan Hart coming up right now.